Well, you're looking at Hong Kong, where police are firing rubber bullets and tear gas outside a university campus today. A long, chaotic night spilling over into what's been a violent day, with hundreds of protesters still trapped inside university buildings. Some of those protesters threw firebombs, bricks, and even fired arrows at police. The campus has been occupied by protesters since last week in what has become one of the most tense confrontations with police in the last 5 months in Hong Kong. And with more on the story, we're now reaching out to Tang Siu Wa. Now, she's a pro-democracy protester who's been inside the university for 2 days. So, Tang Siu Wa, thank you for joining us today. Tell us about where you are right now and what's going on around you.
I'm in the campus of Polytechnic University, and I'm with the young protesters, and I'm actually in a canteen. They are having their dinner, and then after that they will go back to fight. Yeah, and I'm one of the supporters to come to support the university students of Polytechnic U, and of course we are in the same stand with them, and I would want to make sure they are safe, because I'm also teaching in universities. They are my students.
So you are supporting the student protesters. As you say, you teach at the university. But, you know, as you are there right now, we've been looking at these reports of police storming parts of the Polytechnic University. How are protesters feeling right now then? Is there a stronger feeling, a resolve in the face of this enclosement by police, or is there now a feeling of fear amongst the protesters?
I think the fears is always there, because the trust between police and the protesters, and I would say the Hong Kong citizens, between the trust of police and Hong Kong citizens is totally lost. Or they're already lost. So that's why there's we cannot understand what the movement of the police. For example, the police tell us to leave, but they block all the exits of the universities. No one can leave, and if anyone leave, will get arrested. That's all I want. But they keep doing, telling us to leave, telling the protesters to leave in public. But they don't let us leave, actually, and no one can come in. And so there's a kind of course, there's fear, and there's fear, and also the desperate, and the protesters are very tired, but they have strong will to fight, to endure, and they don't want to give up. They don't want to surrender.
Siu Wa, can I get you to clarify that, though? Because to our understanding, the Hong Kong police have laid out one path to leave the university. Is that not path safe for students?
Pardon.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Can you repeat this question?
Yes, I can repeat. You're saying that the police are not letting students leave the campus, and to our understanding, there is one path that police have told protesters they can take to get out of the university. Is there no safe exit for students to leave this situation?
They are not. They want to arrest a lot. They want to do a large scale of arrest. I think that's what what the police want to do. They want to arrest a large number of protesters, and they want and to quiet the movement, to make them not doing any more protests.
So
I think that's.
So you see this one path as a trap?
Yes, this of course it's a trap, and they want us to starve and get with no more water to drink, and cold to death, something like that. Actually, they want us to the police not coming. They are not trying to come into the campus, but they want to isolate us, and that's why quite fearful, I think. Yes.
So will you?
This is the first time they're doing. This is the first time I see in Hong Kong that the police use this kind of. They treat the protesters as terrorists.
Treating protesters as terrorists, as you say, but you're also making the allegation that police are trying to starve the protesters, trying to dehydrate the protesters. So what will happen? Will students surrender now, or is this a fight to the end?
I don't see people want to surrender. Actually, this is, no one wants to surrender. Someone fights, someone not fight in, they not fight by their body, but I don't see people. I don't see a lot of people want to surrender. No, they won't, I guess.
And will you stay to the end?
I will try my best to, actually. I think I have a lot of chance to leave, and I have a lot of appointments today, actually. But at every moment, I feel that it's quite dangerous. The situation is quite dangerous, and I don't want to leave these youngsters. They are very, very young, and they're the age of my son or daughter, something like that. Okay, and they are fighting for the future of Hong Kong. They didn't consider themselves, and if they just think of Hong Kong. They don't think of any self-interest of themselves. I can't abandon them.
Tang Siu Wa, I appreciate you are speaking to us in difficult conditions. We've been looking at the live pictures right now out of Hong Kong. Still a very tense situation around the university, so we appreciate this time and we wish you well.
Yeah, thank you. I hope that international friends can do anything to stand with Hong Kong.
And that is
stand with Hong Kong.
Thank you, Tang Siu Wa. And Tang Siu Wa is a pro-democracy protester. She's currently inside the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, right now the center of a standoff between police and protesters in the island territory. Stay with us.